Michael Jordan is one of those athletes that can be debatable. Usually, if somebody says he wasn't that great, the room get quiet, and sometimes it turn out into a fist fight. But people really are entitled to have their opinions without, causing controversy. It was some greats before Michael Jordan, and it's some greats that's kind of easing their way up. But what Colin Cowherd said was he tried baseball, failed, owned the Wizards, failed. To take out Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson, and the whole Michael Jordan mythology is sort of just that. So in that quote, he pretty much was like, okay, he's a basic guy, but he had help to get to this Michael Jordan who got the shoes and the endorsements. What do you think about that phrase, that quote that Colin Cowherd made?
Well, I think it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you why. Because if we're just talking about basketball, right? What does baseball have to do with that? What does him not being a good GM, and not a good owner, or what? None of that has to do with what happened, on the court. So I think that's just kind of just noise. If you take someone like LeBron, we don't. What if LeBron owns a team in say 10 years? He's talked about that. What if LeBron owns a Las Vegas expansion team and they're terrible for 10 years? Does that mean he wasn't a great, player when he played? So I think a lot of times with great players, as time goes by, younger people have their own opinions on who is the best of all time. And here's the thing I never really understood about that. My opinion is my opinion, right? Who I feel is who I feel. What you feel is what you feel. So if a kid told me today that LeBron James was his GOAT, I'd be like, okay. And it wouldn't bother me at all. I wouldn't go into a 10-minute diatribe about why I think Michael Jordan, would be his GOAT. Or my GOAT. I think what revisionist history in trying to tear down accomplishments is a social media thing, to me.